We gonna bring it to them. I said, let them wait. And they've been waiting for this episode brought to you by Law Nation Sports and Ashley Baker. Let's go. One day at a time, one movement at a time. We got 8 days or less than 8 days before we get things going, right?
Yes, sir. Lord Nation, what's going on? Dallas Cowboys Nation, what's up? I miss my Cowboys Nation family, man. It's been a few weeks.
It's been a few weeks. Feel like forever, huh?
It do feel like forever. I had to do a family trip with the kiddos. Wi-Fi was janky last week, so we good. We back. Yeah. And we draft next week, baby. It's finally time. I'm tired of seeing a million damn mock drafts. I ain't gonna lie. I am sick of the mock draft. I'm ready for this to happen.
Ready for this right here to happen. Right here. And in any of the guys that you said that you would love to have at pick 26, if it occurred, I would not be mad.
Well, listen, since we ain't been around, there's some new bodies I got in mind. I've done a little bit of, a little digging.
Okay.
And there's a couple other folks that I see, a couple like I wish with all my heart kind of picks. And then like some, possibilities.
So who do you got then? We can go ahead. We can go ahead and get it started right now.
Absolutely. So, first of all, another person on my wish list that I have been completely mislooking, and I'm pretty sure we've mentioned him on the show before. Damn, wouldn't it be good to get Jalen Carter? I know. It's just, listen, can I wish with all my heart? That's damn.
Yeah, so that means he would drop tremendously, right? And he said, I'm not even going to see a team that's not in the top 10.
He's not going to drop. But that's just a Bijan ain't gonna drop him. We want Bijan.
We do want Bijan Robinson. But I don't see Bijan being at the 26th spot, and here's my reasons why. If they comparing him to LaDainian Tomlinson, he was drafted 5th overall. If they comparing him to an Adrian Peterson, he was 7th, somewhere around that overall. So if he's one of those guys, Saquon Barkley, he was drafted 3rd overall. If he's Zeke was drafted 4th overall. Y'all get what I'm saying? You guys get what I'm saying? So I don't see Bijan, if he's those guys, dropping all the way there. And on top of that, we do see that the New York Giants, they have an issue with running back because Saquon Barkley, he's not signing the franchise tag, and they pick right before us.
You saw that? Yeah, you saw that. He ain't signing. Yeah, I feel that. I'll say another person that's on my radar.
Who that be?
I've kind of not abandoned hope, but I've given up hope just a little bit on, the high and flashy names. Likely those high and flashy names just aren't coming our way. It's fine. So remember, I was like, oh, okay, I want to go defense. Give me Drew Sanders. Give me, you know what I'm saying? If not, run me, Bijan. That's cool too. After further evaluation and just feeling like I know my front office a little bit, I think we probably will go offensive line.
Okay. All right. You speaking my language.
Here's the deal. Here's what's tricky about this draft.
Okay.
Is that it's deep in the positions that we need anyway. Like the position that we want to address is deep, which is why it could go running back. We could grab a wide receiver depending on who's still on the board. We could go offensive line. We could go defense because the draft is, relatively deep with the pieces we need, right? Steve Avila.
Oh, okay. You want a mauler? You want a guy that's nasty? You want somebody.
It's Mr. Nasty kind.
Listen, why do you have a sound for everything, bro? Like you have a soundboard for everything. Like you can't get up out of here without this man hitting the soundboard. So but you know me, I want us to. We need to get big and get tough and get physical. You know what I'm saying? Defensively and offensively. That's been my MO for the last. So I like him. He grew up in Arlington, so he would be home. Big body guy. And I'm looking at the depth chart. Chuma. Did I pronounce his name right?
Yeah. Chuma Adoga.
Chuma Adoga.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get another body.
Let's get another person. Yeah,
he's another body in furniture.
He's that cheap IKEA office furniture right there.
Chuma, yeah.
It's
given. We'll go with the great value.
The great value side.
We need somebody else. We need somebody else in that slot. So, our front office love offensive line, man. They love beefing up their offensive line. It needs to be great for Dak, for whatever running back is going to be back there. So I like Steve. I've been looking at Steve. I like Steve. What you think about Steve?
I mean, he's nasty. He's a guy that's finished. Got good feet for his height and size. Got positional flex. He played some center before. He played tackle before.
Correct.
He's a guard guy. He's a Duke Manyweather. Manyweather. I think that's how to say name. Manyweather. Yeah, my bad. Duke, big Duke. He's a big Duke guy. So he'll be comfortable right here at the store. And on top of that, that will be a situation. I want people to understand this. When you draft a guard or a tackle, if you hit right, that's a spot that you have for 8 to 10 years.
Facts.
8 to 10 years, and it helps out not just the quarterback, but it helps the running back. It can also help out the wide receivers when you hit on your said guy. So, yeah, I would like that. And that would not be a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. 4 out of the 5 guys last year, we had to move around on that offensive line. Let's not slow the progress down for Tyler Smith. Let's go ahead and keep him at tackle.
Okay.
Let Tyron Smith be a swing tackle.
He should stay at tackle. I was going to ask you if Tyler should stay at tackle. Would you keep him there?
He should. He should stay there at tackle. And with all of that being said, I would love that aspect because here's what we got from here. Terrence Steele, he may not be ready week 1. So Tyron Smith may be ready week 1, if he don't get hurt during the offseason. So that's how I look at that.
Yeah, and I agree with that. And I think it's imperative that we continue to draft guys that can go in other slots. We have some bad luck on the offensive line. So it's imperative to be able to get these guys that we can plug. And as you just mentioned, he is a guy that you can put in a couple different spots on the offensive line if need be. Yeah. We're not going to act like if need be ain't going to happen for Tyron Smith at some point. Damn it, it's going to happen for Death, taxes, Tyron Smith getting hurt. I don't give a damn if it's for half the quarter. He's gonna get hurt at some point. It's gonna be, Tyron is, y'all know what it is. So
you already know.
Mindset, we already know. So with that mindset and just knowing how important, the offensive line is important to any team, right? Obviously, but we have a particular knack for it. I think we're gonna go offensive line. I think we're gonna go guard.
Yeah, we're going to go guard. All right. So before we go anywhere else, Ashley, I got a guy that's waiting in the lobby.
We got company?
We got company.
Oh, okay. We got company in the house.
So we're going to transition over a little bit, but let me give you a backstory.
Sure.
I can't stand this dude. He's a brother of mine from the same mother, but I couldn't stand him in 94. He blood. I couldn't stand him in 1994. His team, them beat us and knocked us out of the playoffs, right? And I couldn't stand this guy just last season. His team, them beat us and knocked us out of the playoffs. And the season before that, his team that knocked us out of the playoffs. So you already know what team he rooting for. You know what I mean? But he's still hurting so bad that I can see and I can grin just a little bit because I don't see an ounce of red on him. You say, this is my brother, Twin Maker, call him Twin,
What up, Twin?
Yo.
You see it on the shirt. Hold on. God chosen Twin Maker. What it do? How y'all doing, family?
What's going on? How are you?
Hey, another day in the life of a twin dad right now. I was busy.
Y'all got the same like the same face for hair. What is this? This is crazy.
Same brother.
Brother. This brother. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get it. I'm with it.
Roommates and roommates.
Yeah.
Roommates and that is quite y'all brothers for sure. Y'all brothers for sure with the lines. Y'all brothers for sure. I see
the lines for your mind. So he don't have a pick. He don't have a pick with the first
third
2
round,
rounds.
right?
You know what I'm saying? Third round, dude.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they shopping Trey Lance. They trying to get rid of him. You know.
What's up with that brother from the same mother? Talk to me about that.
I will quote one of the great philosophers of this time, of this digital age, his name of Law of Nations. Sometimes there's no protection for the complexion. And all I got to say, when my boy Trey Lance is in the media, they don't want my mans to win. So unfortunately, man, we got to go against the media personnel, the other people who don't like what number 7 did, a couple years ago, Mr. Colin, you know what I mean? It's a lot of those people in the Bay Area that didn't appreciate that. And when they see a young light-skinned brother who's mixed and with tattoos and 6'4", look like a rocket on, they like, wait a
minute, dude. You reaching. You reaching, dog. You reaching, man.
The reach is crazy. To be fair, though, I'm hearing that y'all are like hearing the calls, but y'all aren't like making them.
Hey, you a young lady, right? I got a question for you. We'll talk to your man to a woman. If your man ain't dialing out, but he picking up, is he in trouble?
Oh yeah, he's in trouble. Okay. And he watching too, so he know don't pick up no. Boy, you better have that spam blocker on your phone.
Hey, he better have a D&D, right?
So okay, fine. I get that. But I don't know. It would be. I don't understand the logic behind, Trey leaving though. I really don't understand the logic behind that.
Hey, one thing I tell about you guys, at least you have a cornerstone at the QB position. But one thing you seen, we keep our quarterback room like Lori Harvey keep her men. We keep them in rotation. You know what I'm saying? In and out, in and out. We ain't faithful to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Look, we ain't here for a long time. We here for a short time.
Hold on.
He ain't tell you who it brought.
Hold on. Not too much on Lori. Okay.
Hey, it just
but no. Listen, quarterback has clearly been y'all issue. Clearly. I mean, I'm of the mindset that we're having a different conversation if Brock Purdy was completely healthy in that game against the Eagles.
True.
We're having a different conversation. I truly believe that the 49ers find a way to win that game. It would have made me sick to my stomach, but I believe it. You know what I'm saying? So once y'all get that under wraps, that's crazy. Can you see y'all trading up to get a QB? Because I heard y'all got the picks. I heard you. Listen. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. My man is a 49ers fan. So I be knowing all the 49ers teams. I don't have no choice but to listen.
Hey, bro, look.
I got to hit this button right here.
Shame.
Hey, you got a brother that's a 49ers fan. I mean, you couldn't help it.
Hey, well, he know where to go to get the you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. So I was gonna say that, but you know what I mean. But it is what it is. Hey, the Dallas Cowboys. Everyone loves the star. You know how.
Facts.
Hey, she might love the star. She might rock the blue, but her heart is red. Her love is true. Well, that is where your heart is, boo.
I mean, it's nah. This. Y'all know what I mean. Listen, all I'm saying is I be having the inside scoop from my man on y'all.
Hey, look, we from the South like you are. What the old hymn was? I'd rather have. What did it say? I'd rather have Jesus, right, than silver and gold. They say silver first and gold last. You know what I'm saying? So listen here.
Oh my God! Come on.
What? Can you see y'all trading up though?
Man, we ain't trading nothing. Our first round trades have been horrible over the last 4 to 5 years, as far as just being consistent in our first round draft picks. So I don't think we'll necessarily trade up. I don't think nobody. I think they feel more comfortable with the back end. And you guys know about this. We'll talk football. Got all the pleasantries out the way. You know, you build your team from the 4th, 5th, and 6th round. You know, you want the depth. You want individuals to come in there and play their roles and be key cogs in the machine. And so I think we have done a very good job over the last 7 years with Kyle Shanahan, getting those guys on the back end that have come in. They've been journeymen as far as they get maybe 30 to 40 snaps a game. They're not getting full-time snaps, but they play their role very well. So I think they feel a lot more comfortable playing in the back end, not getting up front. They ain't too good, you know, so.
I mean, I feel you on that. Debo was what, a 2nd or 3rd round draft pick, and Fred Warner was a 3rd round draft pick.
Yeah,
so
y'all do a lot of damage in the later rounds.
Yeah, later round guys. But you guys are missing your defensive coordinator. He's gone off to the Texans now. So it may be a different type of philosophy and situation with the 49ers now, you know. So I can't wait to see them. I'm not running. I'm not fleeing. Come on, Cowboy Nation. Let's go get those Niners one more time. 3 times the charm.
Yeah, I would love it. And you know what? Dag on it. We finally beat Brady. Finally beat Brady when it mattered. So don't think that we can't have our day. Don't think that we can. I needed to be when it really hurt y'all the most. Like meeting them in the NFC Championship and booting them. Woo!
Hey. We're gonna treat y'all like white politicians treat black men. We'll give y'all these 3 strikes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure 3 years in a row. We'll kill you. Uno, dos, and tres. Okay.
This boy with his analogies today.
You 100 on that. What's up with the analogies and all that? What's going on, man? Hey,
you see, y'all know who my brother is. It just, you know how we just
coming off the dome over there, dog. Hey, he mad that his Golden State then got beat down by the Kings. You know what I'm saying? I had to throw that in there. You know what I mean? And then your boy doing East Side stumping over there. You know what's going on? What's going to happen to your Golden State?
I can't lie to y'all. I felt like we was back in the club in the early 2000s. My man, I do the A-town stump. A-town stump. I said, good Lord, Draymond, chill out, man.
Yeah, that's nasty work. Being 0-2 was nasty, and then y'all about to go back home without Draymond.
Hold on now,
they go down 0-3. That's nasty work.
Who's playing
nasty,
right now?
Dog.
Who playing right now?
Lakers.
They get smoked. Well, they try and come back. It's 66-52 Memphis.
Hey man, we seen
and John not playing.
John not playing. You win it in. You know, Rui, he might wake up, man. You just better just stay back, man. Fourth quarter team.
LeBron having a game right now. He cooking.
Yeah.
Are you a LA? You're a LA girl, or
I'm in DC. So I'm a Wizard supporter.
Wizard. Oh, okay.
However, my guy that I root for is Paul George. Why y'all get so quiet? What is this? Why y'all? That was nasty work. Everybody. Let me tell you something. About Paul George. Okay, he is the man. Okay, let's be very, very clear. Paul George is that dude. When fully healthy, he's that dude. And Phoenix don't get out of this series. Like, I'm sorry, the Clippers don't get out of this series with Phoenix unless Paul George play. You can book that.
Talk to him, man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. What up, PG-13, man? How you doing? Hope you get well soon, my guy. You did a wonderful job at Fresno. He was a wonderful player in Indiana. What you did in OKC was a beautiful thing. In LA, not so much, but hey, I'm gonna be nice because he's a decent guy. I just watched his he got a new podcast, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out PG-13 podcast. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty cool. It's pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? I try to give it a listen or whatnot, but other than that, he don't move the needle for me. So I digress.
I mean, it's fine. He don't move the needle for many people. That's fine. Listen, Sam in the comments said the other guy looks kind of similar to Law. Hey, Sam, that's his brother, like blood brother, bro.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed.
That's too funny.
They got the same beard, hair, and all of that, man. That's crazy.
Same
Is it the
texture and
nose?
everything. No,
Oh, the nose for sure, and the shade. They both have
the
the
shades and everything, the
shade,
beady
yeah,
eyes and
they got the
everything
shades
up under
and
there.
everything
You
in
know,
one too. Yeah, they
the
got it.
headband. You know, I ain't just grow mines out though. I'm gonna just keep it right here. You know, just keep it right there. I ain't gonna grow mines out. You know.
Real quick, who do y'all think is going number one in the draft?
All right. I think that CJ. I think CJ Stroud gonna go one. You know.
Did they release something today about CJ? Like he didn't show up to like the Manning pass, like just trying to release some. I hate when they do that.
They're trying to sell him.
Yeah. Out like the week before the draft. What is that about?
Well, you know what happened yesterday? The guy, I think, who was the coach for Ohio State? He was talking about Archie Manning not being a very good player in Texas. So they knew what they did today. Like, hey guys, hey, where's the dirt? Give me the dirt.
Give me the dirt.
Let's get the attention off of. I hear you. So you think it's CJ?
Yeah.
The Texans are number one, right?
No. They number
Panthers.
2.
Number 2, Panthers. These teams, they both like mid-tier teams. They both look the same too. I think the Panthers probably would take CJ.
If you move all the way up there, you have to have something in mind. You know, if you're moving all the way to the first, you had some quarterback in mind. I don't think you move all the way up there to go. Who else out there?
Facts.
Yeah.
Especially with these particular quarterbacks with, CJ, Bryce, my boy Anthony Richardson.
Don't forget Will.
What about
Will Anderson?
No, Will Levis.
Will Levis. I mean, he probably, you know how football works, man. You know, he's the physical specimen that walks out there. The football look like a tennis ball when he throws it. You know, he got a strong arm, but I don't think that, he's ready though. You know, I don't think he's
Will. You don't think Will is ready?
Yeah, Levis. You know, I don't think he would be that dude.
Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all? There's a lot of people that's saying that Anthony Richardson shouldn't go one. I don't think he will go one. But I don't see it being a big issue if he does go one to the Panthers. And people are saying that, to maybe sit him behind somebody to develop. Listen, the NFC South is so bad.
Yeah.
He could literally go down there for the next, 2 or 3 years and still be in that learning mode and legitimately like come away with some division like championships because the division is bad. I don't think that they'll draft him. He's certainly not going one, but I just don't know why people think it's like a horrible thing if he does. I mean, he has the upside is there.
Yeah. High ceiling. It's Cam Newton. He's looking right at that. And one can argue that he probably would be a better version or more athletic version than Cam Newton. But Cam Newton had better success in college. So it's kind of hard to kind of put that into perspectives. But if anybody can handle him, will be the Panthers. But it'd be crazy. It would be crazy. They move all the way up there to get him, though. And they could have just stayed put.
But no, because where were they at before?
It was like in the early, that was up there a little bit.
Yeah.
Because they had a little run at the end of the year. There, it went like 4-2, I believe, and so they kind of like messed up them being in the top 5 of the lottery or top 3, and so I think they were like 8 or 9 or something.
No doubt.
I agree. So you said who you got, bro? You got.
CJ. He seems like the safer pick. You know what I'm saying? We all know Bryce is he's kind of on the tiny side. So you got that issue of then do your O-line what it needs to be to make sure that guy can take the punishment of these 315-pound players landing on you. And also, it depends to me, in my opinion, depends on the offensive coordinator. Like, what system are you going to go to? A lot of times these guys say, hey, come in here and acquiesce to my system, saying, hey, I see your talents, I see your skill set.
Right.
We just spent a first-round draft pick on you. Let me cater to what it is that you do and build around that. And then as the years go along, because I should have some grace and a little mercy, at least 2 to 4 years to kind of work on you, we can develop some of the things that more of the mature and veteran quarterbacks, do as far as passing the ball. So it also it just depends on your offensive coordinator and how patient the ownership is with the talent that you do have and that they want to develop it in a decent manner.
No doubt, man. That's good. That's well put right there.
It is. I was about to say something. What? Why is it that y'all probably know better than me? You mentioned the size of Bryce.
Right, 5'10", 5'10".
He's been 5'10" this whole time.
Yeah.
That hasn't changed through college. Why is it and he was still projected to be like a number 1 pick. Like, why is it I feel like it became a real talking point after the combine.
Right.
Like, he's been the same. This is knowledge since college. Like, why all of a sudden is that such a determining factor when he still was projected to be like a top 2 pick?
I mean, it's the same saying with Tua, right? It's the same situation and scenario, even with Drew Brees and some more guys that was, small in stature. Can they play in cold weather games? Can when they get 2 to 3 years down the line, battered and bruised, can they withstand the elements of football? So I think that teams have a right to knock points off of a player's statue. Now, granted, in this modern day football, how they protect quarterbacks and beyond extends quarterbacks' lives, but it is what it is. I think that he's a baller, and whatever team that he goes to, they have to understand that there still will be some growing pains, though.
Yeah, and to piggyback off what he's saying. What school he went to?
Oh yeah. Roll Tide.
He went to Bama, right? So you already know. That's hypothetically speaking. 3 of the 5 are probably going the first. 3 rounds, maybe 4 rounds. If the guys who are coming out, you know what I mean. And so they're projecting that, hey, this guy has had a NFL level type of offensive line protecting him, and he has had the most talent surrounding him. So even though you may be smaller in stature, the individuals around you are some real 6'5", 6'7", 340 or 3. You know what I'm saying? Really big guys for their position, and especially playing against the SEC. So they're on the top level. So they're saying you're not going to get the same type of protection when you play against one of the bottom feeders. You see what I'm saying? You playing against one of these teams that. Now, Caleb Williams is something different compared to Bryce Young. I don't care nobody say. Them
Caleb Williams.
Hey, that dude. I don't even like USC, but
right on.
He different. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm a newly USC fan.
Okay.
I was an Alabama fan. I was a Roll Tide fan.
Roll Tide,
But I switched over to USC.
Okay, that's cool. But so that's my 2 cents on the smaller in stature guy and saying, hey, can you pick yourself up, and then you got to realize you playing how many games you playing now? 17 games now.
17.
So
right.
Another thing, can you get hit over and over and over again on a team that wasn't that good? So their offensive line isn't the best.
Right.
Playing against a division that they might not be known for offense in the NFC South, but they're definitely known for defense.
Defense, yep.
One thing they play in they play defense. So that's one of the things I think a lot of the guys are processing when they look at Bryce Young.
Man.
But that makes sense. That's definitely. I was like, wow, all of a sudden is an issue. Those were great answers, guys. Those were great answers. Somebody mentioned like Kyler in the mentions too.
Kyler Murray, I mean, what he have yet to make it to win a playoff game, right?
Yeah,
and he got his.
He ain't been getting
right,
pushed around or anything though because of his size.
No.
Last 2 years though, he's been nicked and been out of injury though. The year before, because I'm
small ones.
That's your division.
I'm talking about in my division. You know what I mean? So he had a little ankle issue 2 years ago where it kept them out, and I think they started to see y'all remember this? They started the season like 6-0. They had a number 1 rated defense. Their offense was
7-0, I believe they started.
7-0, yeah.
It was rolling.
DeAndre Hopkins was looking nice, you know what I mean? Then the ankle, he had an ankle tweak, and then B-Hop got in trouble for the and then they went on down. Then this year he got hurt again. So I think it's just like, can you sustain over a long period of time as a franchise quarterback? Can you be upright? You know what I mean? So for 5.
But you know what? You know what I'm seeing now? Real talk, and I'm not trying to sell it to running quarterbacks though. They are now look like running backs. You know, running backs good for 2 to 3 years, and then you see that decline. And then you see like, hey, what's that? Little knick-knack injuries.
You mean the mobile quarterback?
The mobile ones, you know. And I'm not saying that Kyler Murray was like always running and got hurt by running, because he run like a little toddler, don't he? And he know how to slide and get out of bounds or what have you. But over a period of time, the law of diminishing rates of return will settle in, and now you are seeing some of that, right? And he got an unbelievable contract, raised the price of everybody's contract, and now you're seeing that, you know, Hurts got his money, right? So it's about.
Boy, I want to ask y'all about that Hurts contract.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
I know this Cowboys Nation, but that's our division, and so we're gonna have to talk about that at some point. But
let's go, Mike. Let's go. But keep going. Go ahead.
So you are so excited about the Lakers. Hey, they might pull it off. You know, they might pull it off. Yeah, you know, so I can see that. That would fit the narrative in regards to Lamar Jackson. You know, speaking of the Jalen Hurts contract, I think the thing that pissed me off the most about that was Lamar. That the Ravens just didn't prioritize him. Like, you know, he should have been paid in year 3 when he was able to get paid, or after year 3, because you gotta wait like 3 years, right? So after year 3, they should have paid that man. I'm so annoyed with the Ravens organization and not paying that man. And now they're trying to use the excuse, or what the media is making it seem like. Now they're trying to use the excuse of, oh, well, you want us to pay you from an MVP from 4 years ago. Well, you could have paid him the year after that, right after that. Right, and he made the playoffs right after that. So, like, what? Y'all waited on that. So why wouldn't I? Not to mention, by the way, the Browns paid that man Deshaun Watson all that bread, and he hadn't played in almost 2 seasons. So don't make it seem like you can't go back a couple seasons and pay somebody based on that production as well. So I was just that just triggered me a little bit. I'm like, I can't believe that they did not take care of him and pay him.
Representation means everything.
I was going to say, a lot of people was talking about his agents.
Yeah, I mean, this is the truth though. Lamar Jackson, when you represent yourself, or you got your moms representing you, hey, shout out to his mom or whoever representing him. They don't like that. They like a known agency to represent, because they can fiddle-faddle between other players and say, okay, hey, we may not can get you this deal, but we can give you the other player a little extra money here. And business owners and billionaires, they like to deal with the known commodity, not the unknown. But if Lamar Jackson is smart, he would call Nicole and say, what's up? You know, that lady over there that's representing Jalen Hurts. She's finesse.
She got Jalen a bag. Yeah. And I was having this conversation with my co-host from Sports After Dark. Make sure y'all tune in later. You know what I'm saying? After Laws Nation. Go on over to Twitter, Sports After Dark. Tap into that. But I was talking to my co-host with Sports After Dark, and I was like, you know what? I don't know. I know she got him the no trade clause. Yeah. But Philly, that organization I don't know if that's the part that she even had to finesse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that their part was like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got I don't hear bad things from that organization in terms of how they treat their players. When it's time to go, it's time to move on. Both parties are usually in agreement from what I can remember. Right. So, but shout out to her, man. She got a bag. She got him a bag. Do y'all agree with that bag? In terms of his play, do you agree with that bag? I mean, we know what the market is. The market is going to determine what folks get paid for the most part, right?
I don't know if Twin dissect the contract, but do you have anything on that?
I mean, he got that bread. But one thing you got to remember, when you trade for a wide receiver the previous offseason, and he say, hey, Howie, hey, I like that guy. We got chemistry. We got a wonderful rapport. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't at that party where me and Jalen looked at each other and said, hey, you a free agent? Wink, wink. What y'all doing in Philly? He like, Jalen. And Jalen was like, hold on, let me holler at my boy for a second. And AJ was like, all right. And then he called AJ Brown, was like, hey, you serious? If Titans don't give you that money, AJ Brown said, you know what? They run the ball over here about 30 times a game with King Henry. You know, I'm still young, I'm still athletic. You know, I want some passes thrown my way a little bit more frequent. He like, all right, say less. I got you, my boy. He said, for real? He said, yeah. Hung the phone up, got on the line again, say, hey, Howie. Hey, run the
conversation is taking me out. The phone call, the whole.
Oh, he doing the whole.
Go ahead.
I'm doing the whole monologue right now. You know what I'm saying? So look, hit my man's like, hey, run them numbers. My boy said he will if you will, you know what I'm saying, dish out them corns. He say, all right, I got you. So next thing you know, my man AJ Brown said, I got a call from my agent the next morning. Was like, hey, are you serious? Are you really thinking about leaving Tennessee? He said, if they're bad deep enough, for sure. Hey, he said that bad pretty deep. He say less. Next thing you know, Jalen said, hey, pack your bags up. He said, what you mean? Then he said, I had that number called on the back end. He said, hey, I give you what, $25 million per year or something like that. Man, AJ Brown said, here I come. So you can't make a move like that to get AJ Brown there and then turn around and take the individual that got him there and not give him his bread. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I see. God, dog, boy, you went all the way around the moon and back and then jumped the moon again to give us that analogy there, man. God, dog.
I wanted to connect your heart first.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? They say you gotta work from the inside out, like old school basketball, baby. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta go inside out.
He gave us a novel over there, Ash.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the novel.
Yeah.
Storytelling. It was. You are a phenomenal storyteller. You add that to your resume.
I got 4 kids.
Yeah, for sure. Write a book because I enjoyed the storytelling. Because I never heard it be told like that before. I needed it. That was cool. That was cool.
Yeah.
You should remix most of the storylines. That would be dope.
That would be dope, man.
That would be dope. That would be dope. No, that makes sense though. That makes sense.
That makes a whole lot of sense. Though.
$51 million a year though. How much did Kyler get a year?
Here's the thing though.
42 some change, 43 or something.
The details in the conversation line is the salary cap, the hit. It's only $5 million this year and $5 million next year. So it don't really kick into 2027. So they can still work, they can finagle and finesse some more things. But if it falls on them, right? If he fool around and still don't play up to par, then I'm gonna say, hey, point to me where it hurts. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it hurts right there. Jalen Hurts, because he got the no trade clause on his contract. So you can't do nothing but cut him, and then you will have to eat upon the dead money if things don't turn out the way it's supposed to be. Remember, Kyler Murray got his money. Everybody like, yeah, that's a bad mama jamma. And then after he got his money, where is he?
I mean, are we? All right. This is a Cowboy show, so I ain't going to dig too deep into the Kyler Murray thing, but
nah.
I feel like, I don't know, are we being a little hard on Kyler?
Yeah, we are, but I can't stand him. You know, he's
like Kyler Murray?
He's undefeated. He beat us too bad, you know, his last time.
Oh, yeah, he do tear us up every time.
He tears up every time.
He smoke us every time.
And Ash, you don't know, but like we played Pick'em last year, and every time we play against a Division 4, I picked them to lose, you know, even when they weren't playing in conference. Every time, please get an L. So, you know, I have no allegiance to Kyler at all. I need to take as many L's as possible because that helped my playoff chances as a 49er fan.
Let me ask you a question, and then I got a Cowboys question. Let me ask you a question, though, brother. Because I've heard, do y'all really have PTSD from Russell Wilson being in y'all division?
For sure. Most definitely, man. Like, I mean, he literally was a thorn in the side. So yes,
Don't you know? It just hit me. If the doggone Sea Chickens kept Russell Wilson, they would have beaten the doggone 49ers in the playoffs, and we would have been the Cowboys versus Seahawks. God dog it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Russ, go back.
I ain't gonna cap to you, though, Law. Hold on, Law. I ain't gonna cap to you.
Talk to me.
Would they have even been in that position with him? Geno did them good. Would they have been in that position with? I mean,
I mean,
I don't think so.
I
just don't think so.
I think that Sierra was just making too many moves on Russell.
Okay.
And when he broke his thumb, he just never got back into the fold. So yeah. I blame Sierra. I blame Sierra.
Yeah, I don't know if you're in that
that
position.
1-2 step.
The 1-2 step.
Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy, man. So the Cowboys question I had, Law, really quick.
You got a super chat.
Oh, brother. Hello, Harold. Did y'all hello, Harold. Did y'all see so I'm upset about DeAndre Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins. I think that he might end up being for the Bills.
Did y'all see the video he put out?
About what he put out? What he said?
A video he put out. Somebody did. Bro saw it. He saw
it.
Yeah,
when like you can't say nothing because something, but he was like, I'm just gonna say a team, and you use your body language to kind of tell me what it is that you like, where you want to go. And I think they did Buffalo, Jets. Who else?
Buffalo, Jets, Chiefs.
Yeah, and one more other team. It was just 4. But he kind of said to the
Patriots.
Chiefs,
Patriots.
Buffalo, Patriots. He said, no.
He said he would do.
Chiefs,
who? Obviously,
the Chiefs. But why didn't he give him an option for the boys? Though?
That's what I was about to say. Now I was going to speak on it. What's up with that option? Like, why? I mean, is this still a possibility, DeAndre Hopkins? And I might just need to let it go.
If y'all didn't want to play Odell Beckham $15 million a year, you ain't gonna want to play DeAndre Hopkins.
He haven't talked since Odell went to Baltimore.
17 to 18 million. So if you definitely ain't paying Odell 15, and y'all better not say nothing about what Odell was hurt. Last time I checked, my man was on PEDs and he had bad knees. So either way you want to go, it ain't like he's been available as well. So
wait a minute now. Are you contextualizing the fact that DeAndre Hopkins is washed up and got bad knees? Are you trying to say that his knees is equivalent to Odell Beckham's 2 ACL tears? Is that what you try to say, Twin?
I'm trying to say is we all know, I think the lovely young lady said earlier about availability when she was talking about the offensive lineman, right? The future Hall of Fame. And she's saying, I want somebody who's available, who's here in the present, omni, you know what I'm saying? And what the boy hasn't been was omnipresent. He's been somewhere out there sitting down in Arizona chilling. And so what I'm saying is if Odell Beckham wasn't available, whether it been because of bad knees, all I'm saying is DeAndre Hopkins haven't been available because of PEDs and Patrick Ewing knees. So, I mean, you can't say you didn't want this one and then turn around and say you want that one. That's all
you must be out of your goddamn mind.
Man, get out of here, man. I think that Odell Beckham, for what he's going to do for the Ravens, we will see. We will flat out see whether or not those knees and everything is okay. But my guy, DeAndre Hopkins for 15 to 18 million. That's a steal. That's a steal.
I agree.
That's a steal. Only steal y'all got is on the right side. That's it. You get nothing else.
Okay.
Man, come on, man.
Twin. That was a good one though, Twin. I ain't gonna lie. That was kind of a good one. I would love for us to still get DeAndre Hopkins, but I mean, it's probably not gonna happen.
No, it's not gonna happen. Well,
I'm happy for Odell though. The Ravens.
I mean,
it's all right. Anything to keep Lamar Jackson is where Baltimore is at this point.
Yeah,
they're trying to keep Lamar, and they wouldn't have to be so desperate if they had paid the man 2-3 years.
They should learn from the Cowboys.
That's all I'm saying. Now Odell's is like 15, but the incentives go up to 18.
Right, for 1 year. And then they had to come back to the drawing table to, finesse another contract. So regardless of it, it's a 1 year rental and it's a high, healthy price tag too. Like Lamar, you got you a car. You know what I'm saying? We got you a car. But what car you got me? It's nice, it's a little used.
I mean,
the AC don't work, but it gets you to point A to point B. You know.
Hey Brody, though the incentives is, I mean, it's like it's 18 million if you have 12 touchdowns, like 1,300 yards receiving. You got over like 70 receptions, and so when you add up each of those milestones, it equals up to like because it's like 250,000 per increment of like catches. So say for instance, you get 50 catches, it's like 250. You get 80 catches, like 750. You get 100 catches, you get 100, a milli, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like that with the receptions, the yards, and also the touchdowns. So, I mean, if you tell your boy Lamar, hey, you got a wide receiver for 1 year who's going to give you 1,400, 12 TDs, and 90 receptions, Lamar ain't never seen that since he been in the league.
Yeah, never. but I'm hearing that he want that contract. I don't think you think he'll sit out for a year though? I know this is becoming the Baltimore talk, but y'all think he gonna play on that tag?
That just brings down your value a bit if you sit out.
Well,
I mean, I
Deshaun
get
Watson, Masseuse Watson, Masseuse Watson set out for forced out.
but I gotta agree with somebody in the chat. Like Cleveland was desperate. You know what I'm saying?
They messed up the whole market.
It could always be Tyler Huntley time in Baltimore. That's all I'm saying. It could
Pro Bowl Tyler Huntley.
It could be THT time, baby. THT. Okay, it could always be that in Baltimore. But no, I don't. Again, they've given him the option to go out here and test the waters and see if somebody pay, and it hasn't happened yet. So if they're willing to give you a bag at this point, unfortunately, you just gotta take the bag. I don't see why he would.
I think it's not fair. I think the type of tag that they got is not fair because I think it's like 2 first rounds or a second round, first and a second, plus pay the man. Come on. Yeah, I mean that's not a fair deal. You're like, wait a minute.
That's not fair nobody who would want that? Who would want that? But they did that.
Who want that? What quarterback would you do that for?
Patrick Mahomes. I hate to say it.
Okay. All right, Patrick. Would you do it for Joe Burrow right now? Give up 2 firsts and pay him 60? What team got that capability right now? 2 firsts and 60 million. Because I think that's what the Jets trying to squeeze, right? Oh, no. Yeah, the Jets trying to say, okay, yeah, we will want. What's the Green Bay? They said that they want another first. They want 2 firsts for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. What other team? I don't know. I Patrick Mahomes.
They said Falcons can do it right now. They said the Falcons got enough cash.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because you know what? That's true. Because I remember thinking to myself, they came out and was like, we're not going to talk to Lamar. And I'm like, what? Why y'all have what they want? Why would y'all don't have no quarterback? Are you kidding me? Who they got?
Desmond Ritter, baby.
Ritter. Yep.
Ritter. Hey, them Falcons beat them Niners, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, they did smoke y'all. I ain't going to
look at Twin.
They smoked them. Y'all need a quarterback, though. Y'all definitely need a quarterback. So
hey, how would y'all feel if we give up 3 third rounds and next year's first round draft pick for Lamar Jackson? Would y'all be happy?
They want what they need now.
No, I'm just saying,
That would be. Let me tell you something. That would be nasty. Oh God, that would be sick to my stomach if y'all got. That's unfair to the league. Him, Debo, CMC.
They were doing like that Kobe trade. It was like
that's a cheat code.
That Kobe traded. That Kobe.
Yeah, that's not okay. That's not okay. Y'all would probably run it. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Y'all would probably certainly get over the hump if y'all.
Hey, my man JR in the chat said, how are teams inquiring about Trey Lance, but they ain't inquiring about Lamar Jackson?
Because Trey Lance's price tag is a bit cheaper.
Yeah, you ain't got to pay Trey $60 million.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper.
And I think that's the going rate right now, right? It's going to be right at 55 probably. I think Burrow's going to get 55 to 56.
That's what I'm saying. These upcoming quarterbacks got to get paid too.
Yeah,
you got to pay Burrow. Herbert got to get paid. Trevor Lawrence got to get paid down the road. We've been talking about that too. These upcoming quarterbacks are going to get bags.
Get bags.
That's when we're going to find out. That's when the metal's going to hit the road because like you just said, when you see that contract for Herbert, because they gonna say, well, y'all said this guy hasn't won in 2 years, or you know what I'm saying, but Herbert hadn't won a playoff game, and this was the first time
on a one-winning season. On a one-winning season.
One-winning season, and you gonna look like okay, and he had Allen, Sam Eckert,
Mike Williams. Keep going.
Williams, you know what I'm saying? He had a plethora of individuals. His offensive line was stout and everything. So you sitting there like, so you'll give this man that much money, and he ain't never won the MVP. He only made a one playoff appearance. His winning percentage is not over 600 like your boy Lamar's is. What's up with this? And then we're gonna start like this is where fans are going to really see the business, but then also there's another side of the business that we don't want to talk about, but we know what's going on.
But also it's going to be whatever the market demands too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Like they may not be. I mean, let's keep it a stat. Would y'all have paid Danny Dimes all that money?
No.
But that's what the market is. You know what I'm saying? Like they gotta give him in the ballpark of what the market is. But ain't no Daniel Jones. Are you kidding me? Like people want to listen. Daniel Jones was cool, but they are not in a conversation at all without Saquon Barkley last year. Like but because of the market, they got.
But look at it. Saquon is looking at that same thing and saying, "Okay, y'all giving him $40 million, right?" It tagged me. That's why I ain't gonna sign that. The dude only had 15 touchdowns, right? so he can do the math all he want, but the running back lifespan is such a short one. It aged like bananas on top of the refrigerator.
No. Whoa. But time out. Lamar Jackson issues that he's a running quarterback and that they don't have a long life shelf or shelf life.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, Danny Dimes out here running around the block too. But you see, nobody really brought that up in conversation.
And Josh Allen and all that. Yeah.
In the playoffs, he took multiple hits in the shoulder pads and in the hips and you know what I'm saying, around these areas where they like, you know what? Nobody wants to say anything about that. Nobody want to magnify that. Nobody want to point that out because he's getting hit outside the pocket. Whereas Lamar Jackson injury wasn't outside the pocket, it was actually inside the pocket. So I'm just saying, like,
I get all of that, but here's the problem with Lamar is it goes all the way back of who's representing him, right? And by him having an agent that's not as skilled and tasked with that type of, hey, let me put out this fire. Let me tell y'all, cease. Don't talk about this. Don't talk about that. My client will show up for a kiss a baby type of event. If you don't have those things to put out fire, then you see the things going that way.
How we know Lamar ain't got somebody in the tuck that we don't know about?
Man, I don't think he do though. I think that he kind of slow on his stuff.
On the side.
Well, it ain't the same.
Where that could be, he could be bringing these deals back to, and then people's is like, nah.
Okay, well, that is a good point. It is a good point. We got about 8 more minutes, y'all. What's the score on my Lakers right now? Somebody let me know. Somebody let me know in the chat. Y'all let me know if they're gonna do it.
86-75 Lakers. Memphis.
9
minutes left in the fourth.
Dang.
Calm down. It's only game 2. Y'all already stole game 1.
It's thief.
But getting the second game, getting 2 games. Listen, if the Lakers pull this game out, Memphis might get swept because they about to go back to crypto for 2 games. If they get 2 on a road, that's gonna be huge. And you really gotta start looking at y'all as like,
yeah. Well, at least we scratched him. You know what I'm saying? He can't say at least we scratched him at least once. You know.
Yeah, boy, Austin Reeves can get paid like Danny Dimes, boy.
I'm him.
Austin Reeves can get paid $31 million a year.
That'd be crazy.
You should have paid him because you let Malik Monk go last year. You see what he's doing against the Warriors. So you gonna let Austin Reeves go?
No.
Or you gonna pay him their bread?
I think once. I ain't even gonna say it because I don't want the Lakers nations coming at me. Y'all see me, I'm looking at the game. Oh my! See, I took LeBron for over 26.5 points. I do betting too, people. Woman of many hats. And that man got 22. He definitely gonna clear. He gonna get 5 more points for sure.
Ooh, money. bag.
Money.
Ash. Money bag Ash.
Hey, bro, don't you got some? Who you with over there? Who your promo with? Who you be betting?
Well, we got the underdog over here, you know.
Okay.
Underdog, the link is in the description box.
man,
You can always check in over there. We will give you $100, you know what I'm saying? We'll match it, you know. So you put down a hundo, we'll match a hundo with you. And just use promo code LAW, LAW, you know.
Let me do a quick plug.
Go ahead,
Now, before you head over to him to place your bet, because that's you place your bet there, right?
Yeah.
Head over to BetQL and let them do the thinking for you to find out how you bet. Go to BetQL, BETQL. It's under Odyssey Sports. Go to BetQL. They'll give you advice on how to bet. Head over to Law Spot and place that bet.
Place that bet. Ooh, look at that. Look at that connection.
That's a little alley-oop. You got me like a little alley-oop.
Lamar. I mean, who's this? John Stockton and Malone over here. You
that's a little alley-oop. I appreciate that.
A little alley-oop, you know. And my people gonna slam dunk and they're gonna be hitting me up. Look, I bumped into a guy at the store just a few minutes ago. And he was saying, Law, man, where to put that money at on his fight this weekend? I said, man, you just going to have to go check out Underdog, man. On top of that, hey, the money is going to, like, the odds are right at, what, 6th round? You know, right? Twin, what do you think? 6th round, you know?
6th round, maybe 7, you know, if they feeling real, you know, scary. But I think after the 3rd round.
I mean, after I looked at everything, I'm going to tell you. Garcia, when he got hit by Campbell, and you saw how Campbell knocked him down, Twin.
For sure.
You saw how he got, and I was really thinking, because I like Garcia, I like his hands, I like his swiftness of his hand, I like the left hook or what have you, but I think that he's too young. I think that he needs 2 more fights. At least 2 more fights.
Somebody just
3 at the most. He get 3 more fights. He don't have the experience, and I don't think that he can. I don't think he's going to be able to take the hit from Tank. And Tank hits 2 to 3 times harder than Campbell. You know what I'm talking about, Twin, right?
Hey, man,
y'all know what I'm talking about. You know,
look, come on, look. Hey, I'm just telling y'all, whatever y'all doing on Saturday, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you make a phone call, connect, get somewhere in front of a TV that's 55 to 80 inches big, you know what I'm saying? Get you a nice little beverage, get you some nachos, you know what I'm saying? Get you a little pig in a blanket or something, get you some Rotel.
Preferably like one of these, you know what I'm saying?
Get you a nice little some libations, you know what I'm saying? And y'all go watch this game because this fight, because this will be monumental, even for the casual fans, or if you just some diehard boxing fan. And I know for those who are watching, y'all mainly based out of Texas, and I know y'all love the boxing scene down there, man. Y'all go through and make sure y'all check out this fight. Y'all also make sure you check out your boys. You know, we're gonna do a little pre-fight expose, you know what I'm saying?
On Friday, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a pre-fight thing, you know.
Make sure you send me the link, Law, so I can
if you want to jump on in, because hey, what Tank gonna have to do is he's gonna probably have to fight. Look, old boy is 5'10", Tank 5'5". He got a 72-inch reach, right, Twin?
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna have to work him inside. It probably be like like I say, it's gonna take Tank around by 5-6 rounds to figure him out, and then once he get that hit.
So y'all think that he gonna connect on that hit? What if he don't connect on that hit?
I think he's the speed, power.
Yeah. I tell you this. Look,
talk to me.
He fought 28 fights.
Yeah.
And 26 of them didn't last to the 12th round. So we're going by numbers. It's a 92% chance that this fight ain't going to 12 rounds. So all I know, I'm just going about history. You know what I'm saying? History will tell you
the last Tank fight I saw, he ain't knock him out.
Oh, you talking about Cruz? Yeah.
Okay, besides Cruz, but he made up the last 2 dudes. Rolly was rolling.
But see,
Rolly Papa Molly, he was rolling, you know what I'm saying? And he hit my other guy, Hector Garcia. He said, I'm blind, I can't see. Man, and this, look, my man went blind. He said, I can't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? He was out here like, bro, I need some help. I need a stick. Look, my man said he need an assistant dog because he couldn't see nothing else. So all I'm saying is this, you better make sure you sit down in front of that TV, get your popcorn ready, put the kids to
I'm
bed.
trying to figure out, like, I don't know if nobody having a fight party. First of all,
Man,
somebody have a fight party.
If I wasn't
somebody have a
Chocolate
fight
City?
party.
If
You
I
in Chocolate
wasn't at
City?
the NFL draft next week, I would have been in Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, I
You
was
in Chocolate City?
so mad that he put this fight like right here.
Yeah,
This
they knew what they
weekend,
were doing.
I'm like, I can't swing both.
Ain't you in DC, right?
Chocolate. They call it Chocolate City, huh?
You in Chocolate City, man. You are in the most affluent city when it comes to African Americans in the United States of America.
It's gonna be
having a fight party, Ashley. Don't you do that. Don't you do us like that now.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out because sometimes I ain't gonna lie. I got 2 kids. I'm working all the time. Sometimes I don't feel like being bothered, y'all. I might order it just here. Order
just
it,
be at
make
the
some
crib.
wings in that air fryer.
Yeah.
And just be in my own little world.
With your Texas Pete, you know
about that, bro. Let me tell you something before we gotta get out of here, bro. You know about that Texas Pete, don't you?
Tell them. You
don't know about Texas Pete? The hot sauce.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you know, see, don't nobody know about Texas.
Y'all don't know about Texas
know what I'm saying? We Louisiana hot sauce. We know about that. You know, some Chula sauce or something like that's the only thing we will step on the line.
Chula sauce. Yeah. You never heard of Texas Pete hot sauce?
Man, I'm not a hot sauce person. You know what I'm saying?
No. Okay, all right. I ain't gonna hold that against you. I ain't gonna. Yeah. I mean, you don't put no hot sauce on no fish or nothing. Oh my god!
On my tartar sauce / you know what I'm saying? You know, I might put a little ketchup, little fresh onion, little pickle on that thing. You fold up in a little piece of white bread. You know what I mean?
Fish?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, y'all. Yes, y'all.
I don't do that. I don't do all that.
Are you in Texas?
Nah, I'm in the Midwest.
Okay, all right. Don't matter. You in the South.
Born and raised down there, but you know.
Yeah, that's some southern stuff I hear talking about some pickles and ketchup.
Mumbo sauce, man. Y'all crazy in the chat, man.
Hey,
look,
they know.
I'm gonna say this, man.
What they know about the mumbo sauce? Y'all
I don't know nothing about mumbo sauce.
Okay,
you know,
you know about the mumbo sauce. Y'all,
I don't know nothing about no mumbo sauce.
Some mumbo sauce.
You send it this way, dude.
Once you hit that mumbo sauce, there's no turning back. I'm telling y'all. Law twin, thank me later.
No doubt. I'm gonna say this one thing: if the fight goes the distance to 12th round, then Ryan would win. Ryan Garcia would win if it's down to the 12th round. Judge's decision. I think he'll land too many punches and get too many punches out. But Tank gonna have to knock him out. I think that's to be the way. That's my thoughts on it. But neither here nor there. Ash, tell people where to find and follow you at.
Listen, are we running next week before this draft?
Before the draft, yeah.
I think I'll be okay. I'm flying into Kansas City on Wednesday.
You're flying in on Wednesday. Ooh, you got your room and everything all secure.
I still have my laptop. We can still run.
Okay, we'll still rock. You know, we got some people. We got Cowboy Nation that's going to be out there.
I know.
So check your DMs or whatever. I'll send them, the good ones your way, and they'll take good care of you. You know,
sure.
Hey, give me a plug, Ash. I'm only 5 hours away from KC. Don't make me go. I'm saying?
Y'all ain't picking day 1 and day 2. The Niners is gonna be sitting there just chilling.
By the time y'all pick, I ain't even gonna be there.
So you be back in Dallas, man.
I'm gonna have to hit with the Magic Johnson. I'm not gonna be there. I ain't even gonna be there by the time y'all pick.
I don't know what we do. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, go ahead. Y'all do y'all plugs, man.
Make sure y'all follow me at Ashley Baker, ASHLEY Baker, BAKER _21. Twitter
21. I'm sorry.
21. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. And make sure you follow the show page as well, Sports After Dark. That's where we host me, Mark Gunnels, Young Heavy, CeeLou, Chris Lewis. This is where we host Sports After Dark. We got some really dope new things coming with Sports After Dark in the coming weeks. So make sure that y'all tap in, follow the page, tap into the community. It's a vibe. We're gonna run. We're gonna be live right after this show.
And then y'all got your own
I'm sorry, right after
DJ.
the game. After the game.
Y'all got your own DJ and everything over there, right?
Let me remember the
DJ.
We got our own DJ, DG, spinning records. You be seeing it, Law. You be
Yeah,
seeing it.
yeah. I just jump in. I don't say anything. I'm just jumping in.
I be seeing you, Law. I'm like, look at Law.
Oodles and noodles will be chilling.
But don't worry, Law. It'll be plenty of times this season where they try and cover the Cowboys' neck, and I might need a little bit of backup.
Oh, just tag me in.
I got you. And it be them 49er fans. It be him right here. It be
and them Niner.
They wild. They're wild.
Low key, the Niner fans are petty. They petty, man.
Just, oh man.
Oh, they so petty.
They could be downright mean.
Mm-hmm. At least they got a little substance to it. The Eagles petty, but they don't got no ring. They don't got one ring to it. You know what I'm saying? At least the Niners be
about 90 years. About 90 years, one ring.
Yeah. One ring, Eagles. 12, let them know where they can find and follow you at.
What's
my
up,
brother
man?
from the
Call
same
your
mother.
boy of Twin Empire on the YouTube, Twin Empire X2 on Twitter, man. Y'all make sure you give your boy a follow, man. Make sure you follow back. And always representing the bang bang, not the gang. The red and gold over everything. You know what I'm saying? So y'all already know what it is. Y'all make sure y'all go out there, check us out, because you're gonna be looking at the future. Super Bowl champions. You know what I'm saying?
Spare me.
So we gonna get to 6 before y'all get to y'all's, man. Cowboy Nation, y'all know what to do. Hit that like button, share this content. Let a friend or a neighbor know where to go when they want to tune in to Cowboy Sports Talk and beyond. Thank y'all for letting me get to 100K, baby.
Congratulations.
Appreciate y'all. Let's go.
You gotta hit on the remember. You are.
And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best.
There we go. All right, you gotta give your tagline, baby.
Tagline for your mind. Yup. Let's go. We about, baby.
Deuces.